Alright guys, here's a kind of a short review of AllStar microhub. This is Peter's design G7 RPG over in the UK. I'm in Kentucky and I ordered it and it was here in about 5 or 6 days. They're about 130 pounds, which came to about $180 US dollars shipped. So basically what it is, this is an AllStar node hub. It's like a mini repeater for VoIP. For those of you guys into DMR, you understand probably all about AllStar. It's been around a little bit longer. Why people don't use it more is beyond me. But anyway, it's much easier than DMR. So I've been told. Some pretty basics about the unit. Peter sends over this. It is a sound fob, a Raspberry Pi, and a Baofeng 888. And he also implements a 440 antenna. So this is a 440 unit, or a UHF unit. So he puts a sticker on the back for you. You want to pick a frequency. You want to pick your tone, and you definitely want to send him your. You want to apply for an AllStar node number. It takes about 24 hours to get one, so it works really well. I've been connected to Ragchu Central, K1GMM up in Vermont. There's a group of us that talk, and it's linked through several other repeaters and other nodes, so they're kind of bridged together. So people doing AllStar now are kind of getting they're getting out, kind of like DMR talk groups, large talk groups. They're also doing that with these micro hubs. He can't be making much money on these, maybe $30-$40. I think he said that he does this just to support the AllStar there in the UK. So, but anyway, I was looking for something affordable for me to build this myself. I would have saved myself maybe $20, maybe 30, but it was worth it. He builds it in a nice box. It's ventilated. It has a blue LED when it's in standby. If somebody's talking, it lights up red. And when you transmit it, it turns green. So basically, there's my frequency. I'm using a Kenwood THF6, and so this is to be used around the garden or around the house. Today I went mobile and I used it. I have a 440 in the truck and I used it about 3 miles away, and it's just here in the bay window. One thing I recommend is use a good power supply on these. A lot of people use wall warts and can get by with them, but it's kind of a roll of the dice things you do with those, because I got a friend of mine there in the UK that actually recommended this. Greg, M7GWM, that recommended this unit. He and Alan Steve, K1GMN, were K1GMM, sorry, were talking about it because Greg wanted one. So he went ahead and ordered one. His is working good. I went ahead and ordered me one. Took me a couple weeks to think on it, because I wasn't quite sure that I would want one just to use around the house, right? he advertises these the range to be 100 meters. That's a safe bet. Yesterday I went for a walk with my HT. No excessive antenna. This is just a Diamond SRH 519. It's my walk around antenna. So if I walk the dog or something like that, I can use it. Went a mile up the road and I couldn't walk any farther without crossing the interstate. So, and I was still getting into the node. I was still talking to Greg on it. So definitely has some effective range. It only puts out about I think it's 270 milliwatts or something like that. So it doesn't have a huge footprint, right? And it's not made to. Things that could be improved on. I think Peter could probably run a Cat 5 cable out of the back of this. That's it. That's the only thing I can see that I would improve on. Really, in case you have a problem or something like that, you want to be able to hardwire this to your router to get inside of it. I mean, you're going to be if you have a problem anyway, you're going to be dealing with Linux, and you're going to have to be using putty and stuff like that. But thank God mine was fine. So